but the blue oval is keeping one catastrophic flaw hidden from the public. For decades, the automotive world has treated the Boss 302 moniker like absolute royalty, a precision track instrument born in 1969 to dominate Trans Am racing and revived in 2012 to embarrass European exotics. Now, as the current S650 generation braces for a major mid-cycle refresh, industry patterns and recent production leaks confirm that the 2027 Ford Mustang Boss 302 is officially engineered to bridge the massive gap between the street-focused dark horse and the unobtainable $300,000 GTD supercar. If Ford follows its historical playbook, this machine will arrive as a stripped-out, high-revving weapon built for pure driver purity. But there is a major catch waiting for prospective buyers that might ruin the entire experience. A hidden detail buried in the production blueprints that we will fully expose by the end of this breakdown. Visually, the upcoming Boss 302 is predicted to spearhead Ford's design direction for the late 2020s by adopting aggressive retro-modern aerodynamics. Expect a massive front splitter copied directly from Ford's modern GT4 race cars, a functional hood extractor, and the signature high-contrast hockey stick side stripes that instantly evoke vintage muscle nostalgia. To keep the car grounded through high-speed corners, aerodynamic engineers are testing an active rear wing featuring a mechanical gurney flap, creating a brutal road presence that looks drastically wider and lower than a standard GT. Underneath the aggressive bodywork, the mechanical platform will see substantial track-focused upgrades over the standard platform, utilizing heavily stiffened bushings, unique sway bars, and a completely recalibrated MagneRide damping system designed to drop the ride height by nearly half an inch. Under the hood sits the true heart of the legend, a specialized variant of the 5.0-liter Coyote V8 engine. While the standard muscle cars rely on forced induction or heavy dual fuel injection paths to make power, a realistic engineering estimate for the Boss 302 points to a naturally aspirated masterpiece, revving all the way to a screaming 8,500 RPM redline. By utilizing high-flow cylinder heads, aggressive camshaft profiles, and a specialized intake manifold, Ford is targeted to extract an estimated 520 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque without a single turbocharger or supercharger in sight. Step inside the cockpit, and you will find an interior completely optimized for lap times, where Ford will intentionally delete excess sound deadening in rear seats to shave off critical curb weight. Drivers will be held firmly in place by heavily bolstered Recaro racing seats wrapped in durable Alcantara, facing a magnesium-framed curved digital display that features a custom heritage gauge cluster mimicking the font of the classic 1970 models. But do not let the digital tech fool you, because this vehicle is built for purists, which is why a slick shifting Tremec 6-speed manual transmission with rev-matching capabilities will be the standard, mandatory configuration. If you are loving this deep dive into the absolute peak of American muscle engineering, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe right now so you never miss our exclusive coverage of the world's most aggressive, next-generation automotive launches. When you look at the competitive landscape, the timing of this launch is an absolute masterstroke of market positioning. With the Chevrolet Camaro completely dead and the Dodge Charger transitioning into either a heavy electric vehicle or an inline-six turbo, the 2027 Mustang Boss 302 will stand entirely alone as the last true naturally aspirated V8 manual sports car on Earth. It will not just fight American rivals, it is aimed directly at sophisticated track weapons like the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 and the BMW M4 CSL. Based on previous generational trends and the rising costs of raw performance technology, a realistic future price prediction for this limited-run special edition should land comfortably around the $75,000 mark, making it an absolute bargain compared to European exotics, but a massive premium over a standard GT. However, here is what nobody tells you about this highly anticipated release, and it brings us directly to that hidden flaw we teased earlier. While the original Boss was a homologation special built to conquer the streets, internal brand data suggests the 2027 variant will be restricted by modern global noise and emissions regulations. This means Ford is forced to implement an ultra-restrictive active exhaust particulate filter that chokes out the raw, unadulterated classic V8 exhaust note, leaving owners with a muffled soundtrack unless they risk voiding their factory warranty with aftermarket modifications. Ultimately, the final verdict is crystal clear. This car will absolutely dominate the track. And for purists looking to preserve the golden era of internal combustion, it is undeniably the smartest buy of the decade, proving that true American muscle refuses to whisper into the future.